I mean, what do you want? That's the question in life. What do you want? And then apply consistency, sacrifice, and discipline. And I guarantee you can have it. 9 times out of 10. And now we in the building. Thought I had a recording, but it wasn't. So here we are. You know what I'm saying? I was talking. Thought I was recording something, but I'm not. But yeah, man, I just thought I'd jump on here for a little bit. And just talk about consistency and discipline. Consistency and discipline, you know. There was a TikTok that I saw with this. I think he's a pastor, and he was saying, you know, your best life isn't your I can do anything version of you. Not saying that, you know, all things aren't possible, but in a way of saying, like, I have to have some sense of self-control in order to, you know, produce the type of future that I want for myself, you know, to produce the outcomes that I want for myself. So in a sense, it's like, yes, I believe I can do anything, but at the same time, I shouldn't do everything. I shouldn't do everything. So I shouldn't be eating all type of crap if I'm trying to uphold a certain physique or gain a certain physicality in the future, you know. Say I want to be in optimal health, well, I'm going to have to be eating some healthy foods over just, you know, junk food. Say I want to invest, but I can't just spend money carelessly and just throw cash all over the place. I have to store some away. Say I want to uphold a certain moralistic view of who I am, so I can't just be out here acting all type of ways and just, you know, going all out and you know, having no sense of control of myself. So the point is, I can't do anything. I can do everything, but I can't do anything. I can't just be, you know, out here doing things that are opposite of what I'm trying to manifest or what I'm trying to accomplish, what I'm trying to complete in my life. Say I'm building a business, and building a business, you want to be professional. You want to be professional. So you have to move in a professional manner. And that means, you know, showing up early and showing up prepared and, you know, making sure you got all your T's dotted and your I's crossed or whatever that, you know what they say. So it's just like, you know, you can't just run a business any type of way. You can, but that business may not be successful based on what you decide to do with the way you carry yourself. So you might have to wake up at 5:30 just to, you know, be somewhere at 6:30 or 4:30 just to be somewhere at 6 a.m. And say you may not be a morning person, but you might have to change that and have some sense of discipline of not sleeping in and actually going to bed earlier than normal to prepare yourself for that type of lifestyle, you know, to create that habit, you know, and in which you consistently waking up every single day at that time. And over time, that'll become something that your body is used to. Your body will set the stage for like, hey, it's time to get up at 4:30. Sometimes it'll get to a point where you won't even have to set an alarm. Your body will wake you up at 4:30 just because it's so used to that. And say you're going to bed at 9 at this point, 8:30. Your body gonna get tired at 8:30, 9 o'clock. And it's gonna be like, yeah, it's time. It's bedtime. You know, it's time to lay down. It's time to get these Z's, you know? And through consistency, your lifestyle will literally become a habit. It won't even take much discipline because you've created the habit. Mind you, we are creatures of habit. So when you set the tone of where you want to be in life and you start making those decisions through routine and habits, you will begin to like just naturally fall in line. It'll be like muscle memory. You know what I'm saying? So like kind of like a guy in the gym working on his free throws, you know? You work on your free throws so much that it'll get to a point where you won't even necessarily have to try to make the free throw. You'll actually have to try to miss. You'll have to try to miss. And I don't want to misquote this, but I also saw something on Instagram, and I don't know if it was Kobe or somebody was saying it, but it was more so like, I can't think of it. It's more so like, you don't want to work until you get it. You want to work until you can't not get it. You know? And it was worded way better than that. I'll just have to hear it again. But it was more so like, I work on these free throws so much that it's to the point where I don't have to try to make it. I actually have to try not to make it. Because it's just natural at this point. It's muscle memory. You know? And that comes through consistency. Consistency is key. Consistency is key to manifest any type of outcome from some goal that you set. So say you want a new car. You have to sacrifice certain, financial liabilities in order to save up to invest in a new vehicle. And say you don't have to sacrifice certain financial activities. Say you're on a budget and those activities actually fit right into your budget, but you have extra cash that you need you can put aside to save. So your discipline would be saving that extra cash instead of just throwing it somewhere just because you can. Because you have the ability to. Because you've now set a goal for yourself where it's like, I actually want to. You have another goal on your I would say roster, but you have another goal on your list. You got another goal on your list, and that's to get a car. Just to get a new vehicle. So say you want to save up for a down payment, or you want to save up to buy the car right off the lot, or from whomever you buy it from. But through consistency, discipline, and sacrifice, that's what this really I think that's what I'm actually call this: discipline, consistency, and sacrifice. Discipline, consistency, and sacrifice is what can manifest anything that you want in this world. Just about. So say you want a better physique. You got to be hitting that gym constantly. You got to sacrifice binge watching Netflix and sacrifice, certain meals, certain treats and stuff like that. And you got to have the discipline to actually make sure that you're following through with this habit that you're creating for yourself. So that way you can manifest the body that you see yourself with, that you see yourself having. And that goes with any form of lifestyle that you're looking to bring forth for yourself. So say you want a bigger home. For one, take care of the home that you do have. Take care of the home that you do have. No matter if you're renting or you paying a mortgage or such and such, the way to go about leveling up is maintaining what you have and consistently saving and putting yourself in a position to move up. So that's with anything in life. Say you want to learn a new language. You got to sacrifice time to actually, sign up for some classes. Sit down and read certain books that'll teach you how to learn this language. And you gotta have a discipline to embed it into your subconscious mind by repetition, by constantly practicing, consistently practicing. And again, you sacrificing, time doing other things, trying to instill this certain thing into your lifestyle or into your day, fitting it into your day in order to manifest a new language in your life. That may be sign language, that may be Spanish. It may be Pig Latin, for all I know. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, what do you want? That's the question in life. What do you want? And then apply consistency, sacrifice, and discipline. And I guarantee you can have it. 9 times out of 10. I mean, don't be asking for nothing crazy like being 40 and making it to, the NBA or something like that. Not saying it's impossible. Not saying it's impossible. But we want to be realistic in our goals. And I'm not saying bring yourself down to a certain level where, just because other people don't believe you can do it or they say it's impossible, that it can't happen. I mean, by all means, if you want to go so hard in your 40s to where you think that by 40, 43, 45 that you can make it to the league by playing in a G League, or I don't even know how you can make that possible. But I mean, if you can make it happen, by all means, go crazy. So I'm not trying to be one to tell you that you can't do anything, but being realistic is more so like working within the means of your abilities. Working it within the means of your abilities. Being logical. I'm not saying you can't push yourself, because you can train yourself to be just about anything. But just like, rap music, they'll tell you like, or singing. I'm not even gonna say rap, because I feel like just about anybody can rap. It's just more so, what are you rapping about, and how are you rapping, and who really likes it? Because everybody ain't gotta like your music. Just like, everybody ain't gotta like my music. But I still love my music, and I continue to do it because I love it. It has nothing to really do with anybody else. But at the same time, though, like I said, if people love it, hey, power to you. I love it. That's dope. But we're gonna go with the example of singing, because I feel like that's more of a rarity. Not everybody can sing, and we definitely know that one. I feel like truly anybody can rap with time and consistency and a little bit of discipline. A little bit of discipline in there, a little sprinkle of discipline. But singing, not everybody can sing. Not everybody can sing, and not everybody can sing good. Some people can even like melodize and all that good stuff. Like I even got a little going on, but not everybody can hit them. Them Christina. I often say Christina Aguilera notes, or she was decent too. But I really meant is it J-Lo? Jennifer Lopez notes, you know what I'm saying? Or Mariah Carey. That's who I was really looking for. Hey, not everybody can hit them Mariah Carey notes or them Whitney Houston notes, you know what I'm saying? Mary J. Blige notes, you know what I'm saying? Like, not everybody can sing like these people. R. Kelly broke out the pipes, you know what I'm saying? So that's what we talking about when we talking about singing. And I'm not talking auto-tune either. Even though T-Pain, he really can sing without the auto-tune. But most dudes use auto-tune. Most people use auto-tune nowadays. But not everybody can sing like naturally. And their voice be appealing to everybody in a natural state. So you know what I'm saying? Not everybody can sing. So like, let's set up real goals. Like, okay, you maybe want to be a singer, but singing just ain't one of your talent. Your singing is good for the shower and carpooling, but that's about it. So like, that's when I say let's be realistic, that's what I mean by let's be realistic. Let's set realistic goals. So that way, for one, you're not letting yourself down. I mean, by all means, if you want to build you a studio and sing your heart out, even though you just ain't got that, hey, go crazy. Go crazy. But don't set no expectations of, becoming the next Mariah Carey or Whitney Houston or R. Kelly. Like I said, I'm not trying to be discouraging. I just think that we should work inside of our own personal abilities. Your gifts will make way for you. And singing may not be one of your gifts. It may not be one of your gifts. So I'm not telling you not to build the studio and go crazy or pay for some studio time and blow your heart out or blow your, you know what I'm saying? Do your thing. But as far as, having expectations of being the next world's Michael Jackson, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's like I said, let's just be realistic with our goals and set goals that are possible to be achieved through consistency, discipline, and sacrifice. Consistency, discipline, and sacrifice can get you just about anything that you want in this world. You just got to work hard for it and make sure it's within inside of your abilities personally to manifest it in your life. And some of this stuff doesn't even take personal abilities. It can just be something materialistic. Like I said, a car, a house, a new cell phone, a new creative space for yourself. Say you want to buy a camera and take pictures and be a photographer. You might have an eye for that. You might want to be a painter or something like that. But you also want a studio to, get into the mood of, painting, or, say you want to be a firefighter or a doctor, or you know what I'm saying, like an engineer. There's plenty of things out here that you can set your mind to that you can do that'll make you successful in this world. And us is I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna just say not everybody needs to set themselves up to believe that they can make it to the NFL or the NBA. There's other things in life that you can be super, super successful at, and you can maintain a very, very nice and healthy lifestyle, wealthy lifestyle for yourself. We got what is it called? I think it's programming, becoming a programmer, like the tech field right now is very successful, and it's creating very successful people. I think they making about 6 figures becoming a tech programmer, working in the tech field. I really just think that like I said, when I say be realistic, let's not gamble. Let's set goals that we know we can achieve with just consistency, discipline, and sacrifice. Because I believe anybody can become a doctor with consistency, discipline, and sacrifice. A beautician, a barber, a welder, a plumber, it's plenty things. An architect, a lawyer, a judge, a police officer. There's plenty things in society that you can become that can set you up for success. And it doesn't have to be, an end game for you. It can just be, the first couple steps in where you're trying to go. Or you can have plenty of things under your belt. Like I said, you could be a lawyer, then a judge. You can be a PA, then a actual physician. You can be an LPN, then an RN. You can be a physical therapist assistant, then a physical therapist. You can be a veterinary's assistant, then a veterinarian. You can be a plumber, then a welder. Or a welder, then a plumber, however you decide to do it. You know, you can be a landlord then a realtor, or vice versa. There's plenty of things in this world that you can become and do. But the question is, what do you want to do? Is it inside of your ability? And do you have the consistency, the discipline, and the sacrifice to put forth in order to make that happen? So that's my message for today, man. Like I said, I just wanted to jump on here, man, and just give something. I was in the mood. So with that being said, man, chase your dreams, set goals. And when you do set them goals, put forth that consistency, discipline, and sacrifice. And you can make all things happen. Don't sleep on yourself, even though other people sleep on you. With that being said, save our world. So life for life.